Central city concern has been a major factor in restoring buildings to their original design, original beauty really in many cases, and stabilizing residents in the neighborhood, providing services, ending homelessness for a lot of people. In the late 90s we created an employment program. We called it a one-stop program where there are different types of services available in our office. We're actually placing people in jobs at a rate of about 500 a year.
I was incarcerated for 6 years and 10 months. The program manager who was working here at the Employment Access Center then actually came in and talked to the women about getting out and about employment services that were available. Coming into the Employment Access Center was kind of like my last stop. You know, I thought that I would be able to kind of do it on my own, and you know, I felt pretty confident. And when I came here, there was a young lady behind the desk who was actually in prison with me at one point. That was amazing. Like, I finally, I can see someone right in front of me who's working, who's doing it. Like, I know it can happen. So that I know. So I'm probably in the right place. I ended up actually applying for a front desk job, got the front desk job, and here I am years later. Now I'm running the place, which is pretty awesome and surreal all at the same time. I am very much aware of the challenges that come up for folks who are accessing services, and I can kind of see through that lens as well as seeing through the lens of a manager or administrative worker or what have you.
Well, you can see we're about to finish a major remodeling job here in the Shoreline building, which houses our Employment Access Center. And we have a number of goals in mind with this. One is to respect the professionalism and the efforts of people coming here for training, for education, and for finding jobs. But it's also a functional remodel in the sense that it'll enable us to create enough space and functional areas to increase our number of people we're serving from a little over 500 a day to over 1,000 in the near future.
A lot of the materials that we use are repurposed materials, and I think that that in itself really honors where people are at in their lives. Where I was at in my life when I came, I felt like all shiny and new, right? I felt repurposed, and I felt like I can have a new purpose.
We work with well over 300 employers in the region around Portland. Our staff are out there making relationships with employers. They're meeting with HR directors, and we're placing people in jobs. Without the support of the Portland Development Commission and Energy Trust, we could not be making this happen today.
This is why we're doing this work. We get to ring that bell, and a lot of it is really ringing the bell for that person's life. You're ushering that person into a new chapter, and that's pretty powerful for people who, like myself, who thought that all hope was gone. You know, that they've applied to their last employer, they've been told no for the last time, and then they come here and they realize that's not the true narrative. There are chances, and you're gonna get the right help that you need. These people are experts. They know what they're doing, and we prove that. You know, it's not all talk. It's not, hey, apply for this job. You may or may not get a response. We put up, or we shut up, and we don't shut up. No.